You're right, guys. This is Jake over here. He's the cool, calm, collected dude. Very casual.
And just the smelly guy over here, is JJ. He's the co-host today. I'm the host. Welcome to Defined by Movement. And today we're going to be talking about parkour. So I think the best place to start is what parkour is.
Yeah, that's a hard place to start, isn't it? Always get that question. I always like to try and describe it to, like, if a grandparent has asked, what am I doing? Well, most people always think that it's like jumping around up high and you're kind of risking your life all the time.
Or just rolling.
Or just the complete opposite.
Yeah.
You're just rolling, like that famous clip from The Office.
That's exactly what Nicola, gymnastics coach, said to me yesterday. I was talking to her and she literally described parkour as, all I see is bad gymnastics.
Yeah. Which, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, sure. Certain techniques are changed to help with parkour, like the roll being off-centered to not hurt yourself or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I think when they're picturing it, they're literally picturing some forwards rolls and some kicking a wall and jumping about.
And then just falling over.
Yeah. A load of rubbish.
Yeah.
Basically what you do. Not me. I'm a cool guy.
No, he's the
I do
best.
all sorts. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Cool, yeah. Where's another good place to go then?
Another good place to go. I would say why we do parkour. Now that we know what parkour is, I feel like I want to talk about why it's so intriguing to me and why I do it.
Okay, yeah.
And like one of the reasons I got into parkour when I was not too young actually. I started gymnastics when I was super young. Got scared tumbling. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the environment, the coaching. It's too strict and you can't express yourself or really enjoy it. Your toes aren't pointing. It doesn't matter that much. But yeah, it's really hard. And then I had a whole space from, I don't know, maybe 5 to 11 of not doing much and not doing much, but not having a sport that I love. Like I got into scootering, enjoyed that, but it was never me. Did things like football. Again, I enjoyed it, but it was never me. And then eventually one of my mum's friends told me about parkour. And I was always a mental kid. Like from the ages of like 3, just as I was learning to walk, I was climbing trees. I remember like mum and dad used to love the pub, I'll be honest, yeah? So we'd go down the pub, they'd be out there just, having some fun. And I'd be up climbing trees and like random parents would come and like be concerned. And it was fine, I've been like that. So then finding parkour and being able to express myself in such a free way. Because there's so many different ranges of parkour. You can do the super strict, like OG parkour, like Team Fat, which is very jump, A to B, outside concrete. And then you have the complete opposite side, which is a very new way of doing it, relatively new.
Last 10 years it sort of blew up for sure.
And that's just like, how would you describe it?
Yeah. Well, first, when I got into parkour, it was obviously quite a while ago. It was over 10 years ago now when I first started training. And I think I was watching loads of like ninja films. Like that was a thing I was always big on. I was doing a lot of different activities like kickboxing. I'd done that for, I think, maybe 5 years leading up to parkour, which I liked. But again, the discipline's kind of very different to what we do there. And that's kind of what I was searching for. Breakdancing I was doing, which I liked, but was just not the one. I mean, if we could find some clips of me doing some breakdancing when I was about 8 years old, that's quite embarrassing. Not the one that I would want to show people. But yeah, I think Jump Britain documentary, Sebastian Foucan, watched that back in the day. I was probably 9 years old, something like that. And from then on, I was like, I need to do something like this. That looks amazing. Found Paramount in Kingston, and the rest is history, really. That's where I got into it. But yeah, what was we going to say about that afterwards?
And why it appeals to us. Why have we stuck with it? I feel that's another good... Why have we stuck with it? Because all these other things that we've talked about, we've tried them.
Yeah.
And we've been like, it just doesn't feel right. It's not us. But why is parkour? I don't know. Why do you think?
No. That's a good point. I'm just trying to think back to like what it was like when I'd first sort of started. Great community, loads of other people similar to me It was really big classes that I was going to. There was pushing upwards of 50 people in a class when I was first going. Lots of different levels, different ages. So there was kind of always someone you could connect with, someone you could always enjoy the sport with. So I think that's kind of why I really liked it in the beginning. And then I think as you start up in levels and you start learning harder skills, there's less people around training with you.
Yeah.
People start dwindling off. But I think that really complex movement and the ability to keep practicing something, and you can probably almost never get it perfect. Like there's never really an end to parkour.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why I'm still doing it now.
Yeah, you can't complete it as easily.
Yeah, no.
But football, like playing football, it's much more. You learn football, you get good. Unless your goal is to be the very best, which just doesn't resonate, then it's just a lot harder. But parkour, you don't even have to be the best, but there's just always an infinite or almost infinite level of progression.
For sure.
Yeah, which is something I found different about parkour compared to gymnastics. Because gymnastics, so many things recently I've been seeing about how they ban things or they cap. And it's crazy. Like parkour have none of that. It's like, if you want to try something, then just try it. Doesn't matter if it's safe or not, that's on you. And I think that's another awesome thing about it. It's just everyone, not everyone for themselves, but you're responsible for yourself. And then if someone hurts themselves, they don't cap the whole sport. I think that's just amazing about it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, you're kind of an example of that.
Yeah.
One of your first big competitions ever, first in the UK, or first in that comp, which is one of the biggest to compete full in off bar.
Yeah.
Didn't go so well.
No, it didn't. I absolutely smacked the floor.
Smacked it.
And then I was completely baffled for the rest of my run. First skill, what I'm gonna do? Number one.
Oh dear, yeah. And I kind of felt like I was responsible for you at that competition as well. So I felt a lot of pressure leading up to that, kind of thinking, should I let him do this skill? And it's not a skill that I particularly had a lot of knowledge on in the first place. But yeah, I was just thinking about our coach, Josh, obviously. What would Josh say? And I think Josh probably would not have said, compete the skill, which he has said since, for sure.
He has.
But I mean, at the time, with the knowledge that I had, it looked fine.
And
it
the
was
preps,
going well.
yeah.
The
preps looked fine. All the lead up before, everything was pointing to you won't die. And then that's another thing, it's just nerves. All my preps, if I just did another prep to the floor, it probably would have been fine. But it's just the fact that I'm in that pressure of having my idols looking at me.
Exactly, world-class athletes.
Yeah, world-class athletes watching me. It's so stressful. And then you can just forget what you're meant to be doing. And all those little techniques that you do know, but your body's just forget about that, just send! Yeah. Because
it's not like that was the only hard thing you had to do in that competition. At the end of the line, you had another hard skill. You had the concaner, which I'd never really seen you do to the floor at that point. So it was straight after that, he's then already thinking about the next thing. There's a lot going on at once. People shouting, screaming. People are wondering if they should stop you after the first thing going a bit wrong. But yeah, quite crazy. That was quite crazy.
But I think that's another reason why parkour is so good. Exposure to those scenarios is not many people go under that level of stress and take things like that and then keep going. And then through not just me but us as a whole, the amount of times you've smacked or your level of stress before you're about to go. It just makes everyday things way easier. You're going on holiday, aren't you, soon?
Yeah, like my grandparents, they're out there, right? I'm going out to surprise them. But yeah, they'll get stressed. My nan especially, she'll get really stressed before a holiday. And she's the whole week before, she tells people she can't go out and do anything because she needs to pack and do all this other things. I'm just chill out, man.
Chill out. You're not jumping off the building.
You're just gonna put some clothes in a box and then you're going on holiday. It's fine. But yeah, so I think things like that don't really bother us anymore because we're exposed to all of these much harder things. The amount of times we've probably been worried for ourselves, like, oh, I could either concuss myself as like best case scenario
Yeah.
on a mistake, or I could be dead if I miss this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a completely different level of stress.
Yeah.
That we choose to put ourselves through,
Yeah.
which is quite strange. There's not a lot of people in the world that decide they want to risk their lives.
Yeah, and then people just don't understand that.
Yeah.
But what I've been seeing, have you seen there was that live stream on Netflix by Alex Honnold? So Alex Honnold,
I need to watch
probably
that.
the best free soloer, not probably, is the best free soloer in the world. So free soloing is climbing up mountains with no ropes, no safety nets, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So similar to parkour, one little slip up could just be an inch wrong and then you fall and die.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then him doing that has brought so much more light onto mostly climbing, but it's people understanding that there are people that do that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not just mental. It's not, I'm just a psychopath that climbs stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what people think of parkour. It's over the rolling, or it's just an absolute lunatic climbing.
Yeah.
And it's not. There's so much calculation and preparation.
Of
like
course,
he had done like a whole year of just prepping those moves.
Yeah.
To climb that building that he's just done, and he live streamed it on Netflix. So the only thing goes wrong, it's pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Of course.
And it's the same thing with us. Obviously, we're not that scale, but like I side flip across a roof, and I put a lot of flipping work into that, didn't I?
Yeah.
And
just
then
measuring things out, building the preps in a gym so
Yeah.
you can practice it in a safe environment, but try to replicate that as best as you can
Yeah.
without any building equipment or anything.
Yeah.
Like we've got some stuff we can move about, but yeah, it's hard to try and replicate some of those things sometimes. But yeah, got it done.
Yeah.
You got the actual thing
I
done
did get the
safely.
actual thing.
Yeah. But that was a stressful moment. I remember just being sat down at the bottom with Josh, sort of watching up and thinking, oh, should we let him do this? Like, he's not even an adult yet. Should we let Jake
risk his life?
risk his life?
Yeah.
Like, we can't, it's not really his decision.
Yeah.
Like, it was, but it's weird trying to decide if it should be your decision or not.
Yeah. Especially as Josh being my coach, and you probably be my closest friend and longest training partner.
Yeah.
It's like if anything was happened, like you would, not that it's your fault at all, but you guys would probably
Oh, yeah.
take on that blame.
There'd be quite a bit of weight dropped
Yeah.
onto our shoulders after that, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no.
But yeah, it's just trusting that's the best thing that I love about this. It's trusting yourself and knowing. Like I went up there, I knew I could do it, and then I felt it out. I did all my checks. Like I checked the surfaces, I cleaned everything.
Mm-hmm.
I measured it out. I was like, yes, I'm ready to do this. It's just getting my head in that zone and doing it. And then once you do it, that like it's just a rush. And it's not even. I don't just do it for that rush. Like it's not like. I feel like some people like jump out of planes a lot for a rush. So
Yeah.
Cool view.
Yeah.
But I don't like. It's just the feeling of like I've completed. My goal.
It's the executing it. Yeah, like certain things, like skydiving's a good example.
Yeah.
Like if you just want to go and skydive for the first time, realistically, there's not any training you have to put into that. If you're with someone, obviously, like you just kind of get up there and you decide if you're going to jump out or not, and then it's up to the equipment and the supervisor to keep you alive, right? Whereas with something like that you was doing, you've had to train, practice, and then you can't get up there and just jump and the rest happens for you.
Yeah.
You still have to execute that skill with that stress going on.
And to that level of precision that you need.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How much harder do you think that was because we was filming for a project there with Stevie?
Oh mate, that was. I don't know. What do you mean harder?
Well, like mentally, like did you feel more pressure because he was there? Because I know shooting with Stevie specifically, like his time's expensive. Realistically, like he took time off of work. He could have been making money, but he had chosen to be there with us, and that was like weighing up on me for sure.
Yeah.
Like I felt that in my chest, knowing that I felt like I almost had to do something whilst he was there. Otherwise, I kind of wasted everyone's
did
time.
say that he doesn't want to have to waste
Exactly.
his time being a high level professional videographer.
Yeah, of course.
To come out for a whole day or two and just potentially not get anything.
Yeah.
Which is the risk that he was willing to
Of
take
course,
with the sport. Like if it's not on, it's not on. There's never going to risk your life for the clip.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say if I felt much more pressure. It was more. I actually enjoyed it. I think
Yeah.
I think it was that little boost of it's time.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
filming now. That I was like, right. I don't think I just would have done this on a random Saturday. Even though I could have,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. But then knowing, right, it's here. I liked that little boom, let's do it.
Would you say it added like some extra purpose to the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
That's sweet. Yeah.
And then, yeah, doing that for the film was amazing. And then that was probably, I think, my best day I've ever had in my life. I did my hardest side pre across a roof. And then, flipping out, like 2.5 hours later, 3 hours later, I went outside and I did a full in outside.
Was that the same day?
That was the same day.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That was a pretty
That
manic
was
day.
a
Yeah.
mental day.
There's a handful of people on the planet that have had a day like that.
Yeah.
Like athletics wise.
Yeah, I was probably
Yeah.
there was if there was a number, it would be I was one of the 10 people in the world that could do a full in outside at my age.
Yeah.
Or age range.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think age range.
Yeah.
Like definitely out of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Very impressive stuff.
Yeah.
And you survived it.
And I survived.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was cool, man.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like back to you.
Nice one, yeah. Okay, so we've talked about like a lot of positive things with parkour and things that we enjoy. Would you say you find any downsides, like with the way that you train specifically, maybe?
Oh yeah. Dude, I'm 17 on the outside, but on the inside I'm actually like 56.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think that's one of the worst things about parkour and the way we train. We train in such, not old school, but it's just such an impact-driven sport.
Yeah.
And there's so many reps. It's either you're smashing your feet into the floor for that strong takeoff, or that you're landing with such crazy force.
Yeah.
Like I asked ChatGPT this, the amount of force. And some things we do, we land with like hundreds of kilos of force. And it's insane. Like that stress on your body, just rep after rep after rep. And then if you're not landing and you're not doing those, then you're slamming the floor.
Yeah.
And you're trying to make it so that you can take that impact.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's crazy. And then it's not even that if you don't train smart, because training smart, we train smart. Like we're not absolutely
like right now
ridiculous.
it's coming up to comp season, so
Yeah.
you know, we kind of have to man up a little bit and just go a little bit harder, take a bit that much more impact. But I mean, the rest of the year we tend to die that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Summer's a bit more impact, but it's not normally do your best things in those horrible places. It's normally do kind of your middle level skills in the harder places. Yeah. So that's not as bad. But yeah, it takes a lot out, right? Like how many times have you woken up and like your knees are hurting or your back's hurting? Yeah.
I actually find it's more just before bed. Like recently I've had a really bad, like I think I'm going to call it a trapped nerve, but I don't think it is. But it's just, I'll just lean over and my whole body just like zaps.
That water almost made my stomach explode. Before I come in today, I had 2 pizzas. Because, you know, I'm just a peak specimen of human performance.
You are.
And I need 2 pizzas to survive.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so annoyed yesterday. I went up to that thing and then everyone else pre-ordered. I didn't pre-order because I wasn't initially going.
Yeah.
Get out and order a nice steak and chips, and I'll have another one later. Have my steak and chips, took ages to come out. I go order a second one. Yeah, we're not serving food anymore, sir.
What time was that at?
Like 8:30 at a pub. What the hell?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I guess it was Saturday, but still, that's early.
Yeah. Like if
It
it's
just
open to
couldn't
the
be
pub,
bothered.
like it was open to the public, it was just rented out most of it. Yeah, I was not happy, man. And then I
Was
ordered-
Dylan there?
No.
I was going to say, I reckon Dylan would do like a good complaint for you. He
Yeah,
would have
well.
got you the steak.
He would have.
If he was there, he'd have been like, guys, this isn't good enough.
It was Sarah.
Yeah, I don't think... She's not really a Karen,
No.
really.
Nicola's a Karen.
Nicola's a Karen.
Yeah, it was funny. Charlotte was telling you all about that. Yeah, she's really good.
Nicola's funny. The happiest I've ever seen Nicola is when someone falls over. That's like the happiest you'll ever see that lady. Otherwise, it's just all the time. Straight face.
It's true. It's funny. We were talking about all the different parkour people. You are her favourite. Makes sense.
Of course
It does make sense.
I've always been nice to Nicola.
Yeah.
She's always been nice to me.
Yeah.
She just looks moody sometimes, but she's never actually moody. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just interesting hearing their opinions on all the different parkour people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the worst? Harrison.
Absolutely.
Out of everyone she's dealt with.
Well, there wasn't. We mentioned like Josh, Roel, Jadar, Will, Luke. So Will at left.
Oh, yeah.
And us and Harrison.
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like when Stevie was coaching, he was probably pretty mental.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have been rude necessarily,
No.
but I think Nicola would have found him annoying. Because he's quite high energy. There's a lot going on with Stevie, you know. Great guy, but
That's why
not Nicola's type of person.
Stressful as well.
yeah.
Like I remember, I did the side pre. I was like, "Yes, this is amazing," but I'm not doing that again. So let's go again.
Yeah.
Come on, one more shot. Come on. I was like, "Dude."
I know. Me and Josh were at the bottom, and we're looking at him, and Josh is like, "He's trying to get him to go again." I know he is. Like Stevie's trying to get him. Like, I need to get up there. And then I think he's like freaking out, like trying to call up Stevie. And I think he calls him. He's like, "You're not making him go again, are you?" He's like, "No."
No. You're just gonna go one more time.
Just one more. Yeah, no. That's funny. He's a great guy though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love working for Stevie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would push you into a good level of anything working for Stevie. It wouldn't even have to be filming related.
Yeah.
Just the constant, not pressure necessarily, but the constant energy.
Yeah.
It would be really good.
But I found that because when I've been talking to Josh about Stevie and just how he used to be, apparently he used to be like a proper bum. Like Stevie moved in with Josh and he couldn't cook anything.
Yeah,
like, couldn't
Josh
even
has
cook
always
like
said that
a
about pasta. Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's like, now that he's I don't know, he's just learned how to.
I think with Stevie, kind of similar to me, if he's not passionate about something, he just won't bother.
Yeah.
Like, if he can just, like, cook, for instance, like, if you can just shove something in the microwave, then why not? Like, it's easier, right?
It is.
Yeah. I think, but then when it comes to filming, it's not like, oh, I would just do the bare minimum and get it done. It's like, I want it to be the best thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like the two. It depends.
Yeah. I think he's just figuring out how to not direct, but yeah. I guess direct is ADHD.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people need that.
Yeah.
So many people just don't know how to. They haven't found something to push their ADHD into.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like, I feel like me and you definitely both have some absolute underlying mental problems.
There's definitely something going on with you anyway.
No. No. But yeah, us being able to find the thing we're so passionate about. Like, the amount of times I'll be talking to, like, one of my mum's friends or something, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's so amazing that you've found this thing that you love. I wish my kids could do the same."
Yeah.
It's like so many people just either don't know what they enjoy because they haven't found it yet, or they just can't be bothered.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's like so many people just can't be bothered. Like, I know a lot of people that are like, "Oh yeah, well I could."
Mm-hmm.
But I just in life want to get the easiest job I can and just coast. And it's like, well, if that's your choice, then that's your choice.
Yeah.
But I just I'm so driven. Like, I don't feel accomplished if I'm not accomplishing something.
Yeah. No, I'm the exact same. Like, this week I've trained twice. I've trained twice this week.
And you're like,
I'm a complete failure.
Yeah.
I'm a complete disappointment. Like, I have to try and keep myself occupied with something. Like, I'll go and play a video game and I'm like, I don't even want to play it. Like, I don't deserve to play this.
Don't deserve.
Like, that's how, like, my brain works. It's like, I've not earned this.
I agree.
Like, even with eating, like, my eating will drop. Like, I won't eat much if I'm not training.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm punishing myself. It's just my appetite goes away.
It's just subconscious.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how much you need it.
Yeah.
Like, when we've been doing it for so long, and like, it is our life. And then when we don't have that in our life, we're like, what on earth do I do?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And it's weird as well, because I think even if I put a lot of effort into something, like, I've been working this week and I've been, like, lifting, like, thousands of kilos all week long. and I've been in the freezer for like 6 hours a day, and it's horrible in there. It's minus 20 degrees. Like, it's horrible in that day. And like, that's a rough day. Like, I worked hard on that day, but I don't feel accomplished after that.
No.
Which then I then want to go train, and I'm already sore from lifting stuff at work. My back wants to go, and then I have a bad training session, and then all of a sudden you have like a snowball effect of just falling apart, basically. Yeah, that's another thing that's quite hard, I think, with this sport, and probably any action sport.
Yeah. But that's why, like, recently I've been doing so much research into the gym.
Okay,
And I've been trying to learn how to bulletproof myself
Mm.
and just train smarter. Because I've kind of see this in gymnastics, I guess, where people train longevity. Like this weekend, I've been coaching the adults. It's been like an adults, what's the word? Course? I don't know.
Okay,
I think adults come for 2 days camp. Adults camp. That's the word.
Right, yeah.
Adult camp, gymnastics. People come for 2 days and they train. And they have all different abilities. The oldest person, like 78.
Oh, sick.
They were out here actually like busting out moves. There were some people like 50, 60, they did a backwards roll to handstand on the beam.
Oh, yeah.
That is
I wouldn't do that now.
grip.
Yeah.
Like Charlotte, who was coaching them, was like, dude, I actually don't even see our best people do that. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's horrible.
And it's like, you can see, it is relatively different. Like, gymnastics is a lot more softer.
Sure. For the most
Bit
part.
more softer.
Yeah.
Bit more softer than concrete.
Yeah. There's still high risk in
There's
gymnastics.
still a lot
for
high risk.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's people just training with a bit more intention for longevity. Just because it's more of a mainstream sport almost. It's like skateboarding, like especially when it first started, people was just sending it down rails. And now it's progressed into more of a thing. And parkour's getting there.
Yeah.
But it's still very hard to... There's not enough awareness. Like, we've been so lucky that we have Josh.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if we didn't have Josh and we had Rue teaching us the whole time. We wouldn't be able to walk. We'd both be
Potentially.
Potentially. Yeah. No offense. Rue.
Yeah, no offense, Rue.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they just have very different viewpoints when it comes to that sort of thing. And I think they both trained for different things in their life. Like, they've both done parkour as like a core, like correlation. But I mean, Josh was into martial arts and was training ridiculously hard when he was young, and would like sort of found out the hard way what that sort of training was like. And then he found parkour, started trying to figure it out himself. Like, he had no one to coach him.
No.
So he's trying to learn all of these things. And then by the age of what, he was maybe 25, 24, he had tore his ACL.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that, yeah. So then that was kind of it for his like pushing hard skills kind of career down parkour.
Yeah.
Which most people probably would have just stopped, but he kind of realised, okay, we probably need to go back to the drawing board a little bit. Maybe plan out some of these sessions, maintain injuries, maintain fatigue on different parts of the body. And then luckily we got the outcome of that.
Yeah.
All of the mistakes that he's made has kind of made us much better athletes.
Yeah. And the way he trains so smartly and safely. Like, this is the thing, Josh, again, has ADHD. Everyone in parkour has ADHD. Fun fact for you.
If you don't have ADHD, you're probably not good at parkour.
Yeah. And Josh has put his ADHD into, like, he's so passionate and focused on learning about this. And, like, he literally tells me, I just did, like, a 5-hour deep dive into, like, how to do a deadlift properly.
Yeah.
Like, just because he didn't want, like, us or his students getting injured doing it.
Yeah.
And he does that for so many different things. And we've been so lucky to have someone that does that for us.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's rubbed off on how we train. So we do train in a smart way. But, yeah, I've just been trying to focus on, like, longevity. So that includes eating. Like, I've got a Fitbit now. And I use mine so much for looking at my sleep and recovery.
Mm-hmm.
I, like, study my sleep. I see how different things affect it. So, like, I've got my blue light glasses now that I use. I have a nice wind down. I read. I sleep in a very cold bedroom. And all of that just helps my recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So when I actually wake up in the morning, I do actually feel good. But going to bed, I'm like, oh my God, I can't lay down. What the hell? And then I have to, like, there's 10 minutes to actually, like, lay down properly. And then I finally go to sleep. And I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, alright, I'm actually alive.
Yeah.
And then like gets to halfway through the day, I'm like, ain't my life.
Yeah, no. I think the biggest thing with my Fitbit helping me out is that I don't really care too much about the whole sleep performance thing because I don't know too much about that sort of field. But the biggest one for me is like heart rate and what my resting heart rate is. Because I always struggle with overtraining anyway. Like as we were saying earlier, like I'll get stressed out if I think I'm not training hard enough. But if my heart rate's resting at 130, 140, I'm thinking I probably shouldn't train that hard today, if at all. I should probably have a day off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if I'm kind of feeling rough and I'm like, oh, I don't want to train, but I look at my watch and it's basically telling me I'm good to go, then there's no excuses. I know I can just go crack on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really useful with them.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
If you're looking to take your training to the next level, then head over to www.fitbit.com/movement to get 25% off any purchase of the newer models. Those models include all the standard features as well as their most advanced and newest metrics, such as the VO2 max calculator, which is a massively helpful tool for athletes in knowing where your internal health and fitness is. Not only that, but Fitbit can also precisely predict when you will fall ill through combining hundreds of metrics. They have also developed some of the most accurate sleep tracking out of all the competition, as well as many more features that I use to hugely aid in my training and recovery. So if you want to get a Fitbit for yourself, then don't forget to go over to www.fitbit.com/movement.
I was going to say, more on the like longevity side. I've been thinking about that longevity and stuff. Not big, like obviously I do want to be training my whole life at the top level that my body allows. But it's more that like, if I train really smartly and efficiently from now till 25, 30, when my peak years are, because that's when they should be. Like, I feel like football, like, your peak years are at 21. Nah, they shouldn't be at 21. Your peak could be 25 if you're really smart. Your physical peak maybe 25, but your technical peak and physical peak together about 30.
Yeah.
And I've just been like, I want to get there and have the perfect thing. I don't want to, like Josh, tear my ACL at 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just have all these minor injuries like so many people do. So I've just been looking at how I can almost bulletproof that and not let that. And then looking at just all different things, training technique, recovery, nutrition, all of that stuff is what I've been doing. Because at the end of the day, I'm training to be a stuntman right now. And before stuntman or early stuntman years, I also want to be parkour athlete.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'll happily, hey, I'm a stuntman from however long, and then I can go into other parts of my life, like filming later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I'm trying to get to. Stuntman doing, because I'll be honest, if you got to know, if you got a bad body and you need to, that was, can't speak. Nice. If you have a bad body and you need to be a stuntman, so you're going to get slammed into the wall, it's not going to last.
Yeah, no, not realistically.
No, not realistically.
They're going to just, after a few shots, they're going to look at you and think, like, buddy, I don't think you should be here right now, mate. We might as well have got the actor to do it, you know? Yeah, no, that's true. I think for me, with longevity for parkour, obviously I want to train for as long as I can. But I think when I was younger, like more your age, maybe a bit younger, in my head, I wanted to be the best athlete. Like I wanted to do every skill and I wanted to compete them the best, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that was the goal. I just wanted to smash everyone out of the park. Whereas now I'm not really passionate about doing the hardest thing necessarily. I'm more passionate about connecting things as nicely as possible and maybe as technically as possible. So I think that's much easier for me to manage as well. Like I'm not taking as much impact as you are in a competition or anything really, because it's just completely different styles.
Yeah.
I think my current style will be easier to continue for a long time, whereas possibly doing the biggest skills off of the highest thing in the room might get a little bit harder.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But yeah, I think job-wise, if something comes up, sure, I would go for it. Maybe some coaching I would get back into. I did really enjoy coaching. but I'm quite happy keeping my income separate to like my passion. Like, I'm just worried about really enjoying parkour. I'm not too worried about getting anything out of it that
Yeah.
I'm not already getting, you know?
Yeah, you don't want to combine those like passion and job, and then people say like make your job something you love,
Yeah.
but then it can get to the point where it's like, hey, I love parkour, I really enjoy coaching it, but like for you, you fell out of love with coaching, and that almost led to you falling out of love with parkour.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. Yeah, no, it's hard. And there's not even like there's one thing that you can put that to. It's not like, oh, I just didn't enjoy working with children, so that kind of led me to fall out in love with it, or I wasn't getting on with like the business necessarily. But it's not like, you can't just say, oh, it was that thing that's made me not like it anymore. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's just I think the repetitiveness, doing the same thing over and over. You get a combination of all these different problems all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I remember coaching, I've had parents threaten me. Like, for instance, like I've literally had someone's parent come in, like quite a big guy as well, rugby coach he actually turned out to be. But he come and like stood over me and was threatening me because some other kid had like pushed his kid in the class. Whilst I wasn't in the room, my assistant was there in the room managing everything. Obviously he didn't want to listen to me. He just thought he knew best. And yeah, so there's all these different things that can happen when you turn a passion into a job that kind of diminish the returns, if you will. Yeah.
Well, on that happy note, I think that is a perfect time to stop. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you've enjoyed.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, flipping heck, mate. That wasn't too bad.
That seemed pretty good.